Hello, my luminous souls. Welcome to the 8 Biome. You're here because you're aligned and ready for the spiritual grit, the kind that builds you, not breaks you. Today's thread, it's all about the heart's desire. So don't flinch. I got your back. So in this space, it listens deeper, beneath the wants, beneath the fears, beneath the noise. This thread leads to the truth you may not want to say out loud, but your heart already knows. Desire isn't weakness, it's memory of something meant for you. If you're here, it's because you're ready to see what lives on the other side of wanting. So let's open this up gently, fully, and see what your heart is asking for now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What is this heart's desire? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Good luck. Okay. I ain't even mad at that. Spirit guides, progress, justice, structures, systems, processes, conditioning, and rules. You are on the right track. Someone from the other side has your back and encourages you to try your best. You will succeed. Observe your surroundings and communicate clearly. Be sure that everything will fall to pieces. I love that. I have to read it carefully at the end every time because you have to be sure that everything will fall to pieces, not into piece. 2 pieces. So you have to trust it all is going to fall apart so you can put it back together the way you want it to. So 1, 2, 3, synchronicities, totals, prices, you name it, angel numbers, radio stations, like Powerball numbers. Just know that this reading is most likely for you. All right, what do we have for this heart's desire? Vice. Whether we admit it or not, we all have or had bad habits that did not serve our greater good. Use that knowledge to become a greater version of you. So good luck and vices. Sounds like you need to rise up because justice was in that description somewhere. All right, luminous souls, let's go ahead and get some more energy for this reading. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it's almost like order of synchronicities, leveling up, right place at the right time. All right. Nurturing, mentorship, wisdom, give back. Okay. Chaos, upheaval, disaster, falling down, or downfall, falling down. Tension, stressed out, migraines, worry. Thrills, continuous cycles, bad decisions, addictions. Boundaries, disrespectful, enough is enough, defend yourself. Underneath the bottom of the deck, lust, greed, by any means necessary, inconsiderate. And it's crazy because as soon as I saw nurturing, I'm like, in mentorship, I was like, maybe you've made some bad decisions in your life and you could help someone else with that or through that. And I literally got the confirmations with like all the other cards. So you lived in a life, whether it was any kind of addiction out there, I'm not even going to name it, but hard addiction where it's hard to get your life on track with it around. It's not in a moderation at all. Maybe you spend a lot of time getting clean, sober, on a straight and narrow, living a good life, even if it's the hard visual stuff, if you get what I mean, adulting things. But you might be in a situation where you feel like crashing out or ruining the sobriety or your streak. Source wants you to know to use what you have. I see observe your surroundings and communicate clearly. So if you're struggling, say something. And it might be a point in time in your life, like, I want to say you've been away from this for a while. It's just something's coming up that's causing triggers. Whether it's old friends in the old life, you're making those boundaries, but the lust is serious. Oh my gosh, it's so serious. You're like in its neighborhood. I'm getting environment chaos. You have headaches. You're dealing with the same people every day. Like you're stuck in the old neighborhood, but you're a changed person. But Source is definitely encouraging you to start pouring into other people for the distraction that you're looking for, because it's definitely not going to be going back into bad behaviors. Keep with this boundary and everything. I want to say gambling, maybe even, but this is the addiction, the thrills, the rush, whatever it was. Nightclubs, spending more than you had, betting, drugs, alcohol, coffee, working, workaholic, never take a break on a high-end job like paramedic work, police work, homicide work, you know what I'm saying? Like, and surgeon, not taking a break. Let's go ahead and get some more energy cards. It could be intimacy addictions. Like, I'm talking about anything. Video gaming, anything. It's just you, whatever it is, you worked hard to stay away from it, and now you're being triggered. Rejection, abandon, dismiss, irrational fears. I can understand that. And that's the problem. Second chances, reconciliation, making amends, opportunity, family, fertility, parenthood, pregnancy, loyalty, trusting, reliable, believing, finality, farewell, leaving behind, closure. Oh my gosh, cursed. Oh my gosh, is underneath the bottom of the deck. Hex, witchcraft, negative mind. Okay, listen. Oh, listen. Listen to me. You have an opportunity to do something big, and you're just feeling like you're going to be rejected and judged for who you are as who you are. Like, you don't have to be perfect, but you need to start pouring into something in a positive direction. You really think you can handle this chaotic situation. You really think that you are sober enough, clean enough, it's been in your past long enough that you think you can even touch these daggone dice again. You really think that this second chance belongs with this chaos right here. You probably have a family on the way. You probably have a baby on the way. You probably are in a beautiful relationship. Like, you are in a great place, and you know this is what's in jeopardy if you go back. You know you're going to lose this whole life if you go back to that. all because you think you have it under control. It's different this time. Are you kidding me? It's like you are loyal to the bad decisions, the continuous cycles, and the addiction. You're really believing that this isn't even a problem. You really believe that this is just the life. It's just, it is what it is. Or this is what we do. This is what people do. It's fine. There's people who do this all the time and they're fine. Like, you're really excusing the fact that you may never be able to touch this stuff again, whatever it is. You can't go back to this life and expect to be normal. It's like an alcoholic. You can't touch alcohol again. There's no in between. It's like a genetic mutation. Don't mess with this. You're being rejected. Do you see how backward this is? Do you see how backwards thinking this is? Like, this is someone delusional. I'm sorry, but you're being delusional about this. You're about to risk your whole entire family. And then you're just going to sit there and be like, well, it is what we are. I'm only human. Oh, family curses. I don't know what to do. Everybody, You're literally leaving your boundaries. You're throwing everything away right now because your heart's desire is to go back thinking you can have the best of both worlds. Like, you don't think you have to have any discipline in this life at all in any aspect. You're just gonna... Okay. Let's go ahead and get to the cards. I didn't even see that coming. And the crazy part is you got this. Luck is on your side, but at the same time, I see this as you thinking you have good luck over this. It did not serve... We all have had or had habits that did not serve our greater good. Use the knowledge to become a better version of you, and this is the opposite. I'm really trying to get something else out of this, honestly, to see if I'm like misreading this, because this is crazy. You think you're bigger than this? You're now loyal now instead of the thrills? And you're getting rid of the boundaries. It doesn't excuse these cards here. This is temptation. This is excuses. This isn't fear. There's no amount of rejection worthy of throwing this out. Unless you've been living in chaos because you've got yourself together. And now you're trying to get your family back. You want that second chance. You're going back into the chaos for the second chance. You're proving that you're loyal over the old person. And you're showing your strength with the boundaries that you've had, that you've left the past behind. I hope you heard me, because now you have to explain the lust and the curses. That's still not accountability. I mean, yeah, like you have to fix your family curses, but what's this lust? That you'll never let it go? That it will always be a part of you? It's always going to be something that you struggle to keep straight. You know what I mean? It could very well be both ways at the same time. I know me yelling at you was for no reason. It was to stop you from doing it. Whatever it was, like I could see where you were trying to go with this, but then I can also see how it brings the pressure of all of that. You're trying to redeem yourself, but maybe the rejection of needing a new start is going to jeopardize you going back into your old ways. Like, this is a very tricky situation, but you have a lot rising here. And honestly, it's like the only thing that's positive here. But I don't ever see a situation where boundaries aren't ever staying there. You may not need to have a strong wall, but the boundary's always there. But to just, I guess you've left the past behind you, but you were living this old life by any means necessary. But let's go into the traditional tarots and get more of a read of this. I want to say, if you keep going head on and just conquer your fears, even though you're showing up as a brand new person when the old person probably disappointed a lot of people, Spirit is saying that you have good luck on your side, in the sense is that you have justice on your side. The progress is going to show on your side. And the rules. There's probably rules that you're aware of. You understand that there's structure, and you have spirit guides on your side. You understand the structure is going to have to apply by everyone. I think you have steps to follow, in the sense of you're in an understanding of what it takes to get this family back together. But do not use this as an excuse to go back to your old ways. You're going to have to do the hard work. Even when you feel like you want to crash, even when you feel like you want to sit there and sabotage the whole thing, relapse, or whatever you want to call it, you're on a journey and you need to stay strong. Okay, I'm going to read the cards exactly how I see it. I'll even have to listen back on this reading to see what points I was touching on, because I get a couple stories at a time. I feel like we're in the middle of a conversation. This isn't anything, just in the middle of it. But here you are in the Emperor in reverse. And this is your emotional, spiritual, and situational energy at the moment. And this is someone who is very upset, collapsing, angry. This is somebody who is not ideal husband material, if that's what you are, a partner. You're controlling. Like, there's something wrong. I feel like there's been a tough road in front of you, and you've just been having a hard time. Now, we are in the middle of retrograde. We just had a full moon. We're going through a lot of energetic shifts at the moment. So it's probably making you, feeling a little wonky. So I can see where you want to crash and relapse, in a sense. The pool, it's literally in the fears and the desires position, outer events. You're worried about going around the same people with this new persona. Like, it's like going back to your old town, and everyone, you were the life of the party, and now they expect you to be the life of the party again. But meanwhile, you're trying to present yourself in this new hard-worked person who's trying to live this life right. And I want to say alcoholic because of the drinks, but like it's going to be your guilty pleasure in your face at this gathering, and you're going to feel hurt by it because, you know, it's like people who don't understand your struggle. Let's just use alcohol as an example, but like you've been sober and they're like trying to say one shot isn't going to hurt. Like that's hurtful. That's rejection. That's nobody taking you seriously, and these are like people you care for, so it hurts. So there's a lot of entry wounds that are coming that you're going to have to be strong about. The Empress card in the upright position is the roots. This is your past experience, the belief in where the wound is coming from. But this family member might be in the High Priestess state. Somebody you would this is somebody before you turn her into the Empress. This is the single woman in the sense. So maybe you're in a situationship, maybe you're starting a family together, maybe this is who you worked hard for. Getting like the love of your life kind of vibe. You adore this person. You see them doing nothing right, but you see the tension of trying to present yourself again. You want a second chance. I can see where the tension's coming from, the chaos is coming from, because this person matters a lot to you. And you just believe to do it for them. And this is also where it hurts the most because of how important they are to you in your life. We have the Devil card in reverse in the mirror. So this is what life is showing you about yourself right now. You are unshackled. You are no longer attached to this old life today. Yes, you're having a hard time. Yes, this is a really bad day for you, it seems like today, but you are not bounded by this stuff. If you're really loyal to these thrills, like I originally called it out, you're not anymore. Like you're not shackled anymore. So take your blessings and run. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This is what's unclear, hidden, or not being fully processed. You're blocking your blessings if you do not think you need these boundaries anymore. If you don't think you need to hold, this was just a 12-step program and you don't have to follow anything else, you got it now, you're going to severely block your blessings. All right, let's keep going. Okay. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse in the pivot area. This is the realization that you're having. You realize you are stuck. You are stuck. Your intentions mean well, but you're stuck. You got to do something different. You got to change it up. This isn't working anymore and you're feeling stagnant, which is probably trickling all this anxiety that you're having. You have the Judgment card and the interference. So this is the energy that's complicating the situation and the pressure you're having. The awakening of everything. You're going to wake up to something. Either how much this has a hold of you and you didn't realize it. Confirmation yawn. Or you're realizing you have control. You realize you need to do different. You're realizing that your life isn't something you can go back to. You're different from that. You've grown. You're a different person. the Queen of Swords in the upright position where the ally is. So this is what supports you, seen or unseen. Relationship wise, I feel like you're going to hear harsh but fair words from a loving feminine energy, someone who's firm and believes in you. I want to say it's you, but you've shown up too much in a masculine energy. So like I want to say mother figure, maybe even this high priestess that's talking to you, that you're working for, hard for. Maybe she has good points of advice, but like you have to know that you're in a position where people are going to love you. Like the ones that are setting you up are not your friends, are not your people. The star in reverse is where your becoming is. This is the process of stepping into your, or integrating into. So like you're pouring more into yourself. You're losing faith, but like you realize things have to be different. Because losing hope is making you wait for better days. So you must know maybe the self-talk had to be different. Maybe how you looked at yourself had to be different. You feeling like you can be two people in one world or try to live two lives at once. And maybe you start pouring back into yourself because you realize you're not doing enough of the steps that you were told that actually do help. The Three of Wands, like I said, in the horizon. You're waiting for better days. You're trusting the process now. I'm not sure if you're realizing now that it's more of like the family dynamic, the family karma, the debt, but you lusting over this is going to make you block your blessings, thinking that you can handle it all at once. Like you are not in any shape or form ready to think that you're clean enough to do it again. Like no matter what it is, I feel like you did a lot of short-term work and there's not enough long-term work, because if you really did the work, you'd know that you can't ever go back to it. And if your friends can't change, then you get new friends. You know what I'm saying? Like this isn't a matter of trying to keep everything. You got to protect your peace and what you worked hard for. You have the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck because you were putting everything down. The burdens, everything that you can't control, that you thought you could, or the responsibilities to keep these people around you when they're not giving any effort back. Like, ugh. It's not your problems to carry. Okay, well, the heart always knows even when the mind forgets. May this reading remind you what you're longing for isn't out of reach. It's already a part of you. If this message touched your heart, or consider watering the biome with an equal exchange of energy, like a like or a comment or share. Keeps the weave alive and the thread moving forward. Of course, I'm going to the extended. This was like, you can do it, but wow, look at all the obstacles in the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can do it because Spirit already said you had good luck and to use your vices to your greatest good. And it's like, I didn't realize how complicated it was to take 2 steps. But you know what? You got this. You got this. We always know what isn't going to work. So just apply what is going to work. But we're going to break it down more over in the extended. If we're parting ways now, thank you so much for your energy and your presence. It means more than you know, and it never goes unnoticed. Until next time, luminous souls, say soften your becoming, clear in your feelings, and keep close to the spark that led you here. And I will see you on the next pull of the thread.